What's up, guys? This is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we're going to be doing another First Shots video. I'm pretty excited about this. This is the Glock P80, or Pistola 80. It is the first generation of Glock, before the first generation, I should say. This is the predecessor to the original Glock 17, and this is the gun that the Austrian army actually picked up and sort of began the saga of Glock and started the domination of this pistol across the world. Currently, the Glock series is the most produced handgun of all time, and it started with this guy right here. And this is actually a re-release from Glock that I got from Manning & Sons. If you don't know Manning & Sons, they're an online FFL, and you can go over and get cool guns like this right from them. They're a big supporter of the channel, and I really appreciate that, so thank those guys for sending this over. Also sponsoring this video is Big Daddy Unlimited. They are an online retailer as well, and they also contacted me and wanted to help support the channel so you guys can get free and honest content. They have a link below, so if you click that link, you can go down there and sign up for a membership. I already had one to begin with, and I actually buy a lot of my products from there, so it was kind of a good fit for me. You go on there, and if you buy a lot of gun products, it's worth it. If you don't, maybe not so much worth it, but I buy a ton of gun stuff, so if I pay $8.99, go down there and I can save like 10% on every purchase, it's totally worth it for me. Also, I want to mention my patrons supporters. Without you guys, the channel wouldn't be here. I appreciate you guys a ton. And finally, there is a link to a local homeless shelter, and I'd really appreciate if you guys would support that above all the others, just because in these trying times in the United States, those kids could really use your support. The Glock P80 is a re-release from Glock to kind of commemorate the original design, and it's more of a collector's item. It's actually a limited edition, so if you want to get your hands on it, now the better. This is mine. I'm going to keep this guy, and I'm really excited about it. I'm a huge Glock guy, and I've been a Glock guy for a very long time, so to have the first one, it has kind of an aura to me, kind of like getting the first 1911 or the first Colt single action. You know that someday it's going to be worth a lot more than it is right now because of just what this gun has done in the market and throughout history. Glock is not solely responsible, but largely responsible for the concealed carry market that is today. Making striker-fired pistols, making them easy to use, making them lightweight, making them reliable and durable, and kind of leading the way for other companies to catch up and then meet or even exceed those standards today. You have a lot to thank for the Glock pistol if you are a pistol guy like I am. So I appreciate that. What comes on the pistol is a lot less features than you're used to. If you run a Gen 5 right now and you're expecting this to be an upgrade, it's not. Collector's value aside, you're going to be missing a light rail, you're going to be missing those front serrations, you're going to get those standard Glock plastic sights that you have there, almost no texture whatsoever. Very small magazine release. The trigger's actually pretty good. I've shot it a little bit, and we're going to shoot it for you a ton here in a minute. The texture is doable if you have some gloves or if you have an iron grip, but very, very lacking in texture, which is something that I kind of always hit on pistols, but hey, this came out in the 80s, what are you going to say? It does have the original scallop on the magazine well there, so if you get a magazine stuck or you have a malfunction, you can rip that magazine out. That's pretty cool. Overall, I think it's a super cool gun. I think it's a Glock 17. They're not obviously breaking the mold here, but I think they're offering something a lot of people have been asking for a long time. If you're into the Gen 1s, or if you're into even the previous to that, they're extremely difficult to find, and I'm glad that they did a re-release because Gen 1s are going for like $2,000 right now, and I've been looking into one of those for a couple of months, so it just happened to be that this showed up and was more affordable than the older ones, obviously, and now I can add this to my collection and I can use this for comparisons and all kinds of cool stuff. And for a collector's edition, they're not that expensive. Coming in at right around $650-ish, $700-ish when you can find them. I think it's a really good deal. So overall, let's see just how much we lose out of this pistol shooting it on the range tonight. We'll put a couple hundred rounds through it and kind of give you an afterthought of what I think of it and how it compares to a modern Glock.
Well, that was sexy.
It is what it is. Did you get that on tape? Oh my God, never lived that down. All right, so now we're gonna take the old Glock and shoot it for the very first time at 80 yards while looking into the sun so I can look like an idiot. There we go. At least we got one. Not so much the distance as the angle. Let's just change the angle a minute. Keep filming.
It is very, very bright.
Maybe it's a little of the shooter too.
Well,
Tired.
we just came out here. Go.
Got so many empty mags on me now. I don't know which ones have. Oh, ammo. Had to take advantage of the sunbeam behind that cloud for a second.
Welcome to a not very photogenic area of
If you
our...
face that way, it's pretty photogenic. I just wanted to get to a spot that was further away while getting that sun out of my face so I could prove to myself I could hit a long distance with this.
Of course you can. I just like to make you wait until the most pretty sky time, but also most difficult to shoot time.
Who needs a marksman barrel, huh? Oh, we ran out of ammo. We'll have to go get some more.
Will
I like
we?
this thing.
Will we though?
Uh-huh.
Very cold.
All right, so now we'll take the P80 and we'll shoot it up close, see how we do at a little concealed carry distance. Not too bad. So now Mrs. Outlaw is gonna shoot the old Glock. You got 2 mags of glorious golden freedom seeds there. So let's see what you can do. So what do you think of the best the 80s had to offer?
It's not too shabby. Not my favorite, but not my least favorite.
Yeah, that's true, right? That's better than some handguns that came out recently.
It's a little big for my hands, I think,
Yeah.
but
That's what
I
she
got
said.
these little tiny hands. I'm going again, right?
Yeah. It's all you.
Okay. Got me in the face a little bit there.
That's what she said again.
I don't know if you can see how fogged up my goggles got. That was affecting my ability.
Fair enough. We are on the excuse square, so well done. I'll give you my final thoughts, or at least my final thoughts on the first shots, right? So overall, the pistol functioned really well. We shot a couple different types of ammunition through it. We shot 115 grain Fiocchi, and we shot 115 grain American Eagle, and we also shot 124 grain, I forget what that stuff is. It's like military surplus. So it ran all that just fine. We also ran some 94 grain Pine Valley frangible through it, and it ran great. So it ran just like a normal Glock does, which is pretty impressive. Also, it shot like a normal Glock as well. Despite having the sights, which I'm used to and I usually change out, I also do some grip modifications on my Glock traditionally because I got the big old mitts. And one of those is I like to cut underneath here to get more space for my fingers so I can ride up higher. That's like my favorite Glock mod, and my other favorite Glock mod is to cut a Agency Arms a gas pedal in there. And without either one of those, I still shot the pistol great. Kind of amazing what you can overcome. A lot of things are just in your head, to be honest with you. And when I was originally gonna get this pistol, I was like, I wonder how it's gonna shoot compared to a Gen 5. And to be totally honest with you, very little difference at all. In 5 generations of this pistol, the gun shoots almost exactly the same. I would say the Gen 5 has a little bit less recoil due to that double captured recoil spring. Obviously the new Gen 5s come with better sights. That's probably the biggest upgrade. I have a real issue with Glock sights just based on how you set the dot inside the square, and I always shoot a little bit higher than I should. But overall, easily overcome with a little bit of training. Obviously, the magazine release is incredibly small on the original pistols and very difficult to hit without breaking your grip. So you do have to break your grip and really press in. No big deal, easily overcome as well. In a real fighting scenario, it's pretty freaking rare that you're gonna be reloading. So that's more of a competition-oriented type of issue in the first place. Slide release and everything works great. Single pin design, which is easier and more basic. I like that a lot. I actually have a single pin design on my Gen 3 as well, one of my original Gen 3s, so I like that. It's pretty cool. Trigger's just fine. Overall, if you were gonna buy this gun not just for a commemorative gun, but for a home defense, self-defense gun, I see no problem with that. But one of the reasons why the Glock 17 is so famous is because not only is it a large enough pistol to control well, but it's also extremely light, and lighter than most compact pistols out there in the market. So I know a lot of people who carry this full time. My best friend actually still carries a Gen 3 Glock. So a Glock 17, I should say. So overall, as long as it functions well and looks cool, man, I gotta give it an A+. We're gonna do 1,000 rounds through this gun, probably, and it's gonna take a while, I assume, because I got a lot of other stuff in the list there before it. But I'm excited to shoot this more. It's a cool little gun and it's a nice piece of history. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.